Okay, since I dropped, do I need to redo this by any means? Or do I have to start a new one? Welcome everyone, if you're wondering. Um, we are attempting to fix everything here. Oh, I hope it works this time. We don't know because it's having major issues. Welcome to the world of useless technology. Fuck, it's over here somewhere. I had to completely remake the stream because naturally it can't pick up if there's an issue. No, it's not 20. I said 22. Quit changing it, you stupid piece of crap. Stay. Swine frickin' thing. Alright. Why, hello again, everyone. Yeah, live screen. Let's get it sort of there focused so it's actually picking up. I don't know if it's going to pick up on here yet, but let's try it out. It, for whatever reason, absolutely goofed. Yeah, it's working much better now than it was. I have no idea what was going on with it. I had like 5-minute delays, which made absolutely dick all sense. I mean, absolute dick all sense. Okay, show chat. I want you to pop out chat. And I want you to put it over here. Okay, now I don't know which one it is. Possibly. Alright, let's try this again. Welcome back, everyone, to some more streaming of Farming Sim. If you guys have missed any of this, you can rewatch all of it on YouTube with Farming Sim 22, or it's in the playlist. I think it's just Farming Sim. Anyways, and you can also, retraining my thought here, if you're new here, you've been around for a while, you also can hit that subscribe or follow, depending on which side of the channels you're on, as it does really help us grow. And yeah, let's try and get back at it. I think for the most part, if you have missed anything, yeah, rewatch it, because this is what we're up to. We're attempting to do some silaging here, and I'm just going to check my sound real quick. Yeah, it's working. That's the best way to do that. So yeah, we have a silage wagon here somewhere. There it is. There it is. I found it. Yeah, we're just gonna pile it all in the silage. I was gonna call it a tower, but it's bin. We're gonna put it all in a bin for now, and go from there. And the number one reason why we're also buying up the land per se is so that we can actually get the contracts that we want instead of all the frickin' haying. Now that's my plan. I don't know if it's gonna work. I have no idea why there's so much delays, because I'm even running speed tests right now and there's like nothing. There's like no delay. Other than me driving in the field or the ditch. Running the speed test. Running speed test. See, I have this nifty button on the bottom here that I can run the speed test. How accurate it is, I don't know. It's going through an app, through an app, through another app. 180 down right now and 18.4 up. I'm pretty sure it's not the internet. Pretty sure Streamlabs just absolutely shit the bed, that's all. Unfortunately. And then all of a sudden I got freaking, like, it completely crashed and a Microsoft ad for 365 came up and went, "You should buy this program." No, I should not. Go away. If I wanted your crap, I probably would have bought it by now. Alright. Enough's enough. Let's go collect some silage. If anything else, what I'm doing is I'm cleaning up the crap that I missed the last time. Oh yeah, right. There was like, what, 5 feet that we missed on this edge? A good solid 4, anyways. Yeah, cool. I did put it back down. I was going, did I remember to put that back down? And we were going to cut a couple trees down around here too. How was it? That one little sprig was like 390. And turn. Alright, we'll grab this little piece. We're gonna have a few trips to the old silage bin there. Stave, that's the other word I was looking for. It'd be great if I could remember all this at any given time. Stave. That's right. It's not really a bin, it's a stave. See, sometimes all it does is take me a few minutes to remember what the hell it was. However, could have filled up bloody quickly. Oh yeah, since that whole episode went on, guess I could go back and actually get my chat window up and running. See, the biggest issue too is I also I physically deleted that. I deleted the other video. It wasn't working. And now we have 0 frame rate drops, which is really funny because there's no difference in it. Alright, I gotta get a different angle here to grab that. I know, there's bigger silage carts than this one. But why do I need a bigger one? This one's big enough. Especially for doing smaller jobs. Unfortunately, the bigger you go, the harder it is to get around things. There we go, 50%. For a second there, I thought my cousin was out actually seeding, but nope. Nope, it's pouring rain right now again. Every time we turn around, it's, well, raining. We did actually manage to get a lot done today before it rained. There's 60%. I don't know how much of this I'm actually picking up, but yeah, we'll cut down these 2 trees. We got a bunch of brushing to do after. Oh, we're max. Actually, it looks like we did pretty good. off and running. For a second there, I was going, I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. I'm going back to the other farm. Dumb. I really wouldn't mind a dairy barn or something. Because I'm pretty sure, I think it's silage that they eat. Silage, potentially a little mix of straw or something. And potentially protein. Because then we could have our own little dairy. And whatever extra cows we have, we can get rid of and sell. Although my sheep are doing alright. And I'm trying to do all of this before October rolls around, where we're actually seeding cotton. And potentially harvesting a bunch of cotton. Oops. That's straighten out. There we go. Up the stave it goes. This one I think is only 150,000. I want to say it's only 150,000. And oh, oh, it's here. It's here. We're going to accept it. We are going to accept it. Oh boy. Okay, so it's 129,000 for the contract, which is phenomenal. But it's silage bales. That means we're probably going to get about $1 million to $1.5 million added on. Oh, that is freaking huge. We better slow the game down, man. We want to go like two-step, man. Anyways, besides stumbling upon massive fortunes, I was going to look at this. Oh, 250,000. We have loads of room. We can have 250,000 in here. And it's producing 1 for 1. So we're producing and we're selling a ton of silage. Actually, for right now, I think we should actually change the output of this to storing. Let's just store the silage. In case we want some cows. In case we want those moo-moos. But we're going to finish what we're set off to do with this one, and then we'll head over and do Field 32. Field 32 was one that we kept saying, going, oh man, as soon as we get Field 32 again, we gotta do it, man. Last time we didn't do the silage bales, we just did the regular, and I think we still made $150,000-$200,000 extra. Can you imagine what the silage bale is going to be? It's going to be millions. Millions. Let that sink in a second or two. Millions. Someday I gotta figure out how to wash the pop filter. It's starting to smell bad. How do you wash a pop filter? Or do you just sort of figure out how to split it and put a new piece of like pantyhose in it or something? I think that's all it is, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. But that's what it feels like. It just feels like nylon. I need to reskin my my pop filter. I know quite a few guys just buy a new one. I'm not like that, man. Oh, well, we started the night off right, didn't we? Well, we started off horrible, but I mean, in the end, it's holy crap. Like somehow we managed to pull that one out of our butts. $129,000 contract plus the extra. That's going to be huge. Holy crap, we made it all the way to the end of the field. There's a lot of hay here that we didn't get before. This is actually a guy's front yard, so I'm not gonna do anything here. I more or less just mowed it for him. I think, what was it, 82%? This thing's full. So it's not going to take us long to get the silaging done. Then we can add our due diligence, cut those trees down, get all of this cleaned up, which is actually kind of important. Then we'll move over to field 32 and start swathing it. Okay, we have a small little patch there. Oh, I mean, yeah, the stream started horrible. Like, I mean horrible. But for some reason, like, we've been wanting field 32 for the longest bloody time, and it just happened to fall on our plate. We bought these two pieces of haying field because we would still be technically in the green, or the black in this case, but it doesn't matter. If we can finish this by even October 1st, it's going to be huge. Field 32 is our little cash cow. I know I'm mostly I can't really say I'm a cereal grain harvester, because I'm not really. Not when you consider the sheep and the chickens. I have another full pallet of frickin' chicken giblets here. Also known as eggs. So we're at 285 now for this. But yeah, no. That is frickin' epic. I just looked down and went, 129,000, what is that? Because it's baling, and it's like, oh, it even gets better. Grass and rapid. We can even do a crap job and still be able to get ahead. Because I made a couple $100,000 extra just on field 21 and 22. Can you imagine what 32 is going to be like? Nope, didn't collect it. We might want to think about buying another cereal grain field if we make enough. Pay off the debt. Oh, pay off the debt is the biggest one. If we can get it so we're not paying any interest, buy some more land. We can still lease, but buy some more land. Like, it really wouldn't be bad if we bought field 36 here, because then this whole chunk other than 39 is ours. That would be ideal and phenomenal. Okay, which chunk was I on? Oh crap, I'm all the way over there. Well, we got a chunk of this cleaned up. Alright, so kind of a shit start. But, yeah, we came out of this one smelling like a rose. We'll get all of this cleaned up. I don't know if I'll get it seeded yet, but we'll get it cleaned up, ready to go for the next time. And then, yeah, we'll start hauling equipment down and swath it. I may do 3 rounds to begin with, and then I'll let the swather just have at her. And we'll get going on the baling right away. Especially if we're all doing is silage bales. That's a piece of cake. That's better than a piece of cake. Well, maybe. Could be basically just frosting. We skipped the cake, it's just frosting. Alright, we are basically done in this chunk of field. Oh yeah, I did do that. It's gonna be right full, like, seconds. There we go. I got some of it going around the corner. Missed that whole piece though. Well, I'd say probably another 15 minutes we'll have this entirety done. Well, that worked out way better than I expected. We actually got field 32. So we know we're going to get 129,000 for sure, 100%. The biggest thing is the rest of it. My little roadway's a little snaky there. There we go. We very well might actually have about 250,000 in here when we're done. Because there's 117 right now. Yeah, both have bales. We almost need to slaughter the young ones, not our producing ones, because that's what really set us back was the producing ones. You know, let the let the kids grow up, probably till they're at least $150 a freaking animal, because then there's more meat on them. And of course, that is what they're calling. A baby sheep is a kid. See, I do remember some things. Have I ever been on a sheep farm or done wool or anything like that? No, I have not. There's like actually nobody around here that does. They're mostly cereal. There are some dairies. There's some chicken. There's some pigs. There's quite a bit of ranching cows, believe it or not. There is that. But mostly cereal. I don't really know of anything else that's really around here, other than the canola crushing plant and things like that. Well, that's kind of obvious. But yeah, no, for animals and that, like we don't even have much for corn crops around here. Some farmers do corn, but they don't even harvest it. They just basically corner it off and let the cows eat it. So yeah, I don't really even know of anything else. There are some llamas, but not very bloody many. Show horses. Not even many of those anymore. It's actually tough to say. I don't really know of too much. Even our cereals, it's there's a handful of premium ones right now around here. One is malt barley, huge malt barley industry. Most of the time, our crops are either canola, bearded wheat, malt barley, field barley, field wheat, spring wheat. There's quite a bit of spring wheat. Not too much for oats. You sometimes see oats again. Nothing for flax around this area anymore. You are seeing some peas, some soybean. Really not that much though. That's basically your main crops around here. And peas for the most part. There's a pretty decent little market for peas. Specifically, it's not for personal consumption, like it's not human consumption. It's pigs. It actually ends up being pig feed, which apparently they love it. So yeah, they mix it with regular other stuff, different kind of proteins and stuff, and yeah, pigs. Sometimes I have heard some cattle actually use it too. Malt barley is amazing because they malt it to make beers and stuff, and then it goes to the dairy farms. Cattle love the malt, so there's like zero waste to it. And before anyone goes, oh, they shouldn't be, they're basically getting drunk off of it, right? Well, yes, no, not really. Because what the hell is the difference between malting barley for us, using it to make beer, and then the mash that's left, feed it to cows? Because what's the difference of that and what I'm doing, putting grass in a stave for it to ferment and rot? Kind of the same principle here. And they love it. Believe me, when you bring out silage to a cow, Holy crap, do they eat the stuff up. It's like crack cocaine to cattle. Well, they don't like it that much. Oh yeah, they do. Actually, come think of it, I haven't been in a dairy or a hog or chicken barns in a long time. There's just not many of them around here anymore. It's all cereal grains, which is kind of sad because the mom and pop little farms that used to have like, say, a dozen pigs, say 100 chickens, half a dozen cows. Those farms don't exist anymore. They just can't survive. Especially not against the big corporations. We don't even see many feedlots anymore. Because before, you used to be able to go to these little mom and pop type little farms and say, hey, look, next time you're doing your butchering, let me know. I'd like to buy a side of beef or something like that. And yeah, it was huge for the small farmer because all of a sudden you're supporting a small business, and it was like, yeah, great. Now, you're lucky if you can find any deals. It's getting bloody difficult. Which it's really unfortunate. I used to know a couple farmers that, I mean, a quarter section of land, you could make it was a tough living, but you could make a living on it. Yeah, you can't anymore. There's not too many. Thinking about it, there's not too many farms that can make a living on a section of land, let alone a quarter. That's really sad. And I know a lot of people. There's a lot of people around here that complain. Even in town, I hear complaints going, yeah, there's all these city slickers moving out, and there's going to be a house on every quarter. Okay. Don't you guys remember, though, that there used to be a house and farm on every quarter? That was part of the homesteading. And you're complaining that there's a house on every section now. Just live with it. It's not harming you. Okay, you might lose 5 to 10 acres. Who cares? It's still not harming anything. And there, I shouldn't say there isn't small little businesses propping up. Like their beekeeping around here has gone nuts, which is great to see because bees do such a lovely job of pollinating. Even crops. You'd be surprised how much better yield you'll have on like a canola crop or a mustard crop, or even peas actually for that matter. Yeah, thinking about it, even peas will have that effect. Just having bees next to it. It's great. It really is. Not to mention the added honey is a nice effect. It's actually raining pretty good out there. Glad we got done what we got done today. It's kind of looking a little rough there for a while, but yeah, it did spit on us a few times. We basically checked the radar and went, yeah, it's not that bad. We can live with it. It's when there's a big storm coming at us and we're going, we can't live with it anymore. So I'm going to leave the hay wagon here. I can't remember if I have anything here or not. Do I need to take anything back from the farm here? No. I think my baler is at the other farm. So with the 15,000 in there, oh, we didn't get the 250. We only have about 156,000 liters of grass to turn into silage, which would be freaking phenomenal. But while I'm thinking of it, I gotta grab this pallet of eggs. It's good to see that the little bastards are producing again. What a horrible life existence. And I've said that before. And I know a few people that go, oh, you know, it's great. Chickens lay eggs every day. Yeah, but I mean, could you imagine giving birth every freaking day for like a year? Alright, it's a little difficult having to stave there, I admit. But I can live with it. Well, we only have, technically, right now, 3 fields to seed. I wonder what the price of eggs are these days. Should I be thinking about selling them? Probably. No, price is going down. I should hold on to them. 2,800. 2,800 is the best one. I prefer those to be over 3,000, to be honest. I could go cut a couple rounds, I guess, but where's my other tractor? There it is. The only reason why I'm not selling any of the silage right now is because I should probably store it in case we do get some cows. Having our own little dairy is probably not a bad thing. Like, we could do an open pasture like what that is. Have cows in it and do the milk bin. That is something we could do. Even if we only had a half dozen cows. And who knows, maybe they just take grass, but I doubt it. I think silage is probably the best bet. Alright, let's do a little tree trimming here. This time we're going to do it a bit different. We're just going to put it in the truck wagon. And then from the truck wagon, just haul it in. When you consider the price of the fuel and everything else with the wood chipper and all that, it ends up not being worthwhile at all. So it's probably just best if we did just the wagon. Alright, the only thing we need off of this currently is the baler, which is right there. I'll grab it from the other side. Actually, no, we'll need the mulcher. If I can grab it with the truck there. I might be able to. Kind of hooked the truck, but oh well. This is like the ultimate mulcher capabilities. Let's drive over here now. Yeah, I kind of rotor tilt that up a bit. It's basically a high-powered rotor tiller. Oh wow, we got some major rocks here. There are some wood chips. One hell of a rotor tiller. Even all the bushes in between here, we'll get rid of. Bushes aren't too bad if they're in the right place, but in between the fields like this, I'd rather have just the straight field. Even these trees I'll get rid of. I'd always plant some more trees around the guys' houses and stuff. And that would be fine. I forgot I can actually put the cultivator down too. For the bigger stuff that it catches and lets a rotor till. See, it really does change the way the ground looks. It's almost like it discs it too. Although I don't know if I need it. This stuff isn't too bad. I knew I kept this thing for a reason. Those rocks though, holy crap. I think the planter does grass. Yeah, that would pick up a really small cedar. Just plant it down to grass. Because right now the only thing we'll get out of this is weeds. Weeds have their place too, but I still missed a couple little bushes. Well, I tag in the spots that actually contain a bush. Okay, that did. Alright, down we go. Turn off forestry mulcher. It's great for stumps too. Big rocks in here. Yeah, we'll have to come out rock picking in a bit. Alright, where is my truck? There it is. And my trailer is there. Drop this one for now. I love this trailer. Actually, this mod in general, because technically these trailers are the exact same. Could clean up those bushes too and then have a bigger area. Come on. Okay, I gotta have a different point than up here. Okay, fine. Got one tiny little piece in there. I don't think I can pick that up. Might be too heavy. Okay, that I can pick up. Maybe. Can I grab it? There we go. Holy crap, I can pick up the entirety of the tree this time. I mean, it's not any worse than what driving with the grain truck was. This means we'll have to play it by ear with the mulcher. Yeah, we'll take this one down too. At least this one I could cut lower. Waiting for it to say, oh, it's too heavy. It's a small piece of wood, dude. The less I have to cut, the better. I'll just drive with it like that. Oh, that looks weird. There's a slight disconnect with that, I'm thinking. Or is this still too heavy? Nope. We're good. Can I get out now? Thank you. Yeah, that one's really friggin' tall. There we go. All I had to do was drive into it. The next one should be a whole lot easier. This is an over-glorified rotor tiller. Yeah, we'll mulch up a couple of those bushes over there too. And that, other than a little seeding around here, we're good to go. How many do I want to take out of here? Probably this one too. The other back ones are fine. There we go. Whole area has been cleaned up. Oh, did I still have a stump over here? Maybe. Oh yeah, yeah I did. Right there. I mean, since I have the mulcher attached. Gone, mostly. There we go. Cleaned up. Well, there we go. Another job done. See, sometimes it just takes a bit for different jobs to get things done. But once it's done, it's done. Alright, now we can grab the baler. I can take the truck up and sell the wood. And then we can start swathing the monster field. That wasn't bad. That's not bad at all. All bushes cleaned up, the trees removed from there. We'll have a bunch of trees there to remove. But like I said, I could probably plant some pines or trees like this along people's yards. Maybe some big oak trees or something. That might look good. Oh, I see I got the camouflage effect going. Don't worry, people. I will wipe your vehicles clean. Moving bush coming through. Alright, I'm just gonna cut through. Same thing as I did last time, drive up and then just sell wood. I mean, that's the easiest way to get rid of it. 360 bucks, whoop-de-doo. more or less was just the reason, just to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of it. So yeah, we'll grab the swather here, and then we'll head out, and I'll do the first initial 3 rounds or so swathing, and then we'll we'll switch it over, and I'll just pay someone to go back and forth, and then I'll go out there with a baler and start baling. I think that's going to be the best plan. And then I'll just hook up with the truck and trailer, start hauling. Alright, everyone out of my way. Oh, that was close. Coming through. Boing. I mean, I can see a broken diff, broken axles, every tire blown. How did I get those two so perfectly lined up? You saw that zigzag. That was insane. Alright. Where is Mr. Swather? Actually, what I should do is really, before I take this thing out, maintain it a little bit. Well, maybe, you know, once I move everything out of the way. Some jackass parked his tractor here. That would be me. Only one to blame is me. Alright, repair. Also repair. Now see, this swather I actually own, so there is no leasing cost on it. It's just maintenance. Unfortunately, it's like the real one. It's just maintenance. That's all it is. Alright, we're good to go. Well, by 9 o'clock, we're swathing. We have done a few hay fields around here. Crap. Why is all of a sudden the road busy? In all earnest, this isn't right. Technically speaking, all the vehicles should move out of the way of the farm equipment, not the other way around. Although I'll be a nice guy and I'll drive in the ditch over here. See, if I had field 70, all those trees would be cut down. So I'd have this whole piece. This, though, the windbreak, I'd keep. Like, big windbreaks in between, I have nothing against. I'll keep them. Like I said, cut the trees down around the little plots around buildings and stuff. I'll cut those down, but around people's properties, I'll plant new ones. That'll be my little focus group and plan. Kind of rough going across this part. Or mind you, I guess I could cross. Nobody's coming. I don't mind the John Deere one, but in all honesty, the Case IH, like this one, the 8860, I think does a better job at haying. Which, why would I have one for doing the field work when I have one that can do the silage and haying at the same time? It's just a better option. Yeah, okay, the mower deck one would go faster than that, but I mean, you're still doing, I think I average, what, 10 or 12 while doing this, so, I mean, it's fast enough. The mower deck, I might only gain 2 miles an hour. On a big field like this, it might make a difference, but I don't know if there's that much of a difference. More or less, might not have to do like 3 full rounds. So long as I have 3 rounds done on either end, it's good enough. So I'll just go back and forth on either end and set them the way it needs to go. And then I'll come by and start baling right away. I suspect we're going to have about 2, maybe 300 bales. Silage bales go quick. Did I mention how big this field is? There's a reason why I really wanted to do it. It's a huge hay field. Yep. We don't want to do that. No, the trees are big, but we don't want to do that. But cousin definitely is not on seating. Or if he is, he's not doing that part. I'm really glad that somebody put this in as a mod in the game. These swathers are amazing. Holy crap, it's 9:30. Of course, I didn't start till almost 8:30, quarter after. We had a really good day. We only have railings left to do, which makes a huge difference. Alright, I'm going to attempt to do it like this. Because I can turn around and burn through with the baler. Or back over. So what I'll probably end up doing, so I'll go down, I'll come back and do a loop, and on the way back, then I'll kick back that way and do the back end loop. I know it's sort of a weird way of doing it, but I just want 3 rounds on either end. That way I can do the baling and it'll never interfere with the swather. Or that is kind of my plan. I say kind of because I don't really know if it's going to work. I don't remember a bush being there either. Oh, that's corn on the other side. Holy crap. That might be a good field to take off. Okay, I think that might be far enough. Maybe. I mean, field 32 is a giant field. I was kind of expecting like 60 to 80,000, but 129, we're not even gonna shake a stick at it. We're just gonna get her done. I was gonna say that looks like a thinner windrow. No, it's pretty thick. Almost looks like it's swathing nicer going back and forth this way. You know what? Maybe I'll just hire somebody to do it from here on out. Just to see. Oops. Yeah, I went past it. Because those are really nice windrows. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, so we want to turn on the automatic drop. Bale size 150s. We can't do 180s because 180s are way too big. Those end up just being a regular hay bale. 150s are the best ones to wrap. You can do, I think, 125s and wrap them, but 125, 130. That's a good question. Nope, nearly there. Hey, at least I can hear the girly horn. I don't have access to land. Yes, I do. See how sporadic this stuff is? But on the other hand, it's nice smooth windrows. That's why I'm wondering if I could just go back and forth. And that, kids, is the reason. Okay, I'm just gonna try and drop it out here. AI worker blocked by object. What object? A tree, maybe? There's no cars down that road, so that'd be a tree. Okay, let me try to... Nope. Right. Okay. Well, that answers this question. He was able to turn on that direction. So let's hire him to go down and back once, shall we? Oh crap, I went too far. He was stuck in the ditch. That's what he was. Okay, I turned off the automatic. My plan is to keep the baler on. Unload. Just keep plopping them out here. I'm gonna have a pile of them, aren't I? And yes, I am watching him. So just pile them in the trees. I could pile them in the trees. I could still pick them up from there. That's not an issue. Well, he's almost halfway down. There it is. Yeah, that works. Look at that, we've got 3 bales off this field already. And in a second it'll be full. Oh, it's just about to the end. Yep, just about to the end. When he gets back close to the other end, I'll switch back over to him. In theory. Hopefully get to him. Hopefully. That's right, I said hopefully. Oh, there's a... See, this is the reason why I don't want to do the back and forth too much. Actually, you know what I might do? Alright, I stopped him. Because that's horrible. I stopped him just in time, by the way. If he goes back and forth from here, I can deal with that point. Hopefully the bales won't be too much in the way. I think I did a fairly decent job on them. You see how wide these swaths are, and then the end ones are nowhere near the depth? It's stupid. And we did sell our last bale pickup, since we're just doing the trailer. Let it go across. This might be a 2 or 3 episode job. It was the last time. I mean, we're a little better than we once were. I said a little better. So that's 2, 4, 5 bales now. There's a lot of rows out here. Because I accidentally plow into a friggin' tree and get stuck because there's a bale behind me now and I can't ever get out of the way. Like, don't laugh. I can see that happening. Well, by the time we get back down there, we should be probably pretty good. At least he's not getting stuck in the ditch. Jeez, when I turned around, that's almost 32% right there. Don't get to watch this very often. By the way, we're still not at the end of the field. We probably have 1, maybe 2 more bales to go. I don't even see the swather anymore. About that time we got up to 36% before getting to the where I turned around. Snip. Maybe it's too heavy. It's only 890 kg. Like 1,600 pounds. I mean, that's a heavy frickin' bale. Most bales are like 600-700 pounds. 1,600 though? That is a heavy frickin' bale. Ah, not again. Most inopportune moment is when I'm turning a corner. Header's still down, all that. Okay. Remember, I'm only doing the outside round at the moment. These ones I'm not worried about. Okay, let's see if we can make this one. Because these are so much easier to pick up when they're like this. If it means going back down and back more often, who cares? And because they're not interrupting the swather, I can actually just drop them. What I might do is swing back and do these 3 rows. How much does it say we actually have done in this contract? Ooh, chickens are 83% puberty. That is a good sign. 75%. As soon as they get in the green like this, they're starting to produce wool again, which is fan-freaking-tastic. We're 3%. That's not bad. We got 8,000 again. Alright. We should have 1, maybe 2 more bales. Just going down. Then what I think I might actually do is leave this edge so far. And I say that because I don't want to interfere with the swather going back and forth. If there's a bale in the way, it could cause problems. Get hung up, stuck, flip over, hung up on the frickin' ditch. More than he was. It nearly was bale again. Especially since I actually missed most of that corner. Well, we got a new contract tonight. That was pretty fantastic. Like I said, I'm not going too far down here. I'm just cleaning this up a little bit. I'm just going to do this. Other than where I zipped over and collected. Alright. Technically, I don't even need to wait for that. Oh, these are so much nicer to work with. And before you say, oh, but you're not getting as much, you gotta remember that bale was down and back a little bit, but no, we're right on point. It's no different, the spacing between here and there, than what we were getting on the other part. Exactly the same. Than one of those, only because I brought it down further. But yeah, when you look at the big spacing between some of those, no different than these ones. So despite it looking like it's a lot thinner, there's still a lot of grass here. I'll have at least one more bale before the end. Almost 70% by the time I pass that one. It all depends too if I'm actually traveling with it down there or not. It almost made another bale. Okay, we're going back down to the other end. This field is going to be literally littered full of bales. I wonder how many rows he's done. Like 8 maybe? 6 to 8. Can't imagine he's done much more than that. Guess we're going to find out and count. He's a fair ways off that road. Definitely a fair ways off that road. Doesn't look like much on the map, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Nope. 8. He's done 8 rows. As I miss. Now, the next question is, do you think I can keep up to him? Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, another one empty out of the old chest. I found actually one of the cozies, like the cooler cans. Man, does that keep it nice and cold. Only problem is, because it's nice and cold, it goes down quicker. And you look at it afterwards going, well, crap. It really does a nice job. Oops, get back in. As I set the tractor in cruise control, get out and watch it drive away. Before you say you can't do that because there's a safety switch on the tractor. Technically speaking, if you're not on the seat and you do it, you can set it and it'll take off without you. Because all it is the cruise control button is over there. Yeah, your cruise control lock is there, and so long as you set up your PTO to run without you being in the seat, it's fine. It's one of those weird things. At this rate, I'm never going to catch up to him because he's already turned around for the next row. How did I get so far off center again? All I have to do is point the middle of my emblem in the center, and I should be fine. Okay, I'm going to do a bunch of it till it fills. That should get me down a little ways here. Enough that I can get this corner cleaned up here. Alright, plop that guy down. Now if I did my rounds it would have been fine, but I didn't. I just saw how nice and clean and smooth these were and went, man, I'd rather have that. So that's what I'm doing. I think we're going to be doing alright with bales. I think to finish the night off tonight, though, I know it's a shorter stream, but I think I might do one full load with the pickup truck and see where we sit for hauling. God, that swather's just moving. All I need is 16 bales to haul. Bonk. There's no way I'm going to keep up to him. No way in hell. I mean, this is life and times of doing this $429,000 contract, plus the chance for, I think, $1 million. Everyone post your comments in down below what you think it's going to be. How much extra are we going to make off this? They're silage bales. We usually make a lot. So just that shits and giggles, how much? And how much percent do you think that we're going to get for just doing the first load? Okay, I'm gonna grab the truck here. I can set it into operating position because there's no bales on the way. Gotta love that hop. Breaking barriers. Alright, she's a clear shot now. I want to say for the size of the field, 4%. 4% to load. Produce. Time to collect the marshmallows. I know technically I don't have that many down here. Not really. Well, I had 78% of a load going down. I'm saying 4%. There are going to be a ton of frickin' bales. But I know off the side here that I've collected a pile of them. For a ways, apparently. We are full. So 14 bales. And we do have a pile down here too. So yeah, post in the comments below and let us know how much extra money we're gonna make on this contract selling the bales. If it's 5%, I'd be surprised. Even at 4%, that's 25 loads. Which I could see. I could see 24 or 25 loads with this trailer. Quite easily. It is kind of an insane amount, but I could see it. Alright. Unloading these bales to do this is real easy. All I have to do is hit Y again to unload here. Huh, it is 5%. We only have... Actually, we have less than 25 loads. We have 20 loads. So we only have 19 more loads. We can easily do that. I do mean easily. We probably have one more load sitting there. Yeah, so that begs the question. What does everyone think we're going to get for an extra income off this? I think it's going to be insane. This one might actually make us predominantly wealthy. And I say that because even if all I can do is pay off my debt, that is huge. And for those that don't know, I had to spend $900,000, which actually ended up being over $1 million debt. I still have $715,000 left, but we're actually $11,000 in there on the black right now. No. Reset operating. Cause swing. Missed that one. Get at her. Yeah, 2 rows, there's 9 bales. That is a tree that you just ran into, sir. Pretty sure there's at least 3 more down here. Whoops. Oh boy. I don't think axles are supposed to look like that. Let's just unhook. How about that? Can we do that? That swather's done an amazing job so far. So we'll collect that last one, we'll haul it. It could very well be 10%. Oh, I'm on the wrong freaking row for where I am. Actually, no, I'm not. Oh, I'm on the right row. I just got a ton of baling next time to do. Yeah, if it's 10%, we've hauled, well, a 10th. That's insane. Can't believe it's 5% a load. 10% we're basically just did. Like, not even a full round, we just did 3/4. That's it. Basically 3/4 of a round. And have a 10th of the field. Yeah, this one's definitely going to be a big one. This might be our largest payday yet. Very possible. Alright, we're back. And I just did this because I was curious. Just to see how much our loads actually ended up being. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, it's 10%. Holy crap. I think we're destined for greatness on this one. But anyways, I'm definitely feeling it. I still have an estimate to do tonight, so I'm definitely gonna be doing that right away. Well, I still have quasi-brain. Somewhat of a brain. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed, as per usual. And of course, if you are new here or you've been around for a while and haven't hit that subscribe button, think about hitting that subscribe button. The house scroll in the bottom right corner is also a good tool to subscribe with on YouTube. For some strange reason, he heard how much a silage bale is worth, so he's been rolling one of them for, well, better part of 2 miles. If you see him, smack him upside the head and point him in the right direction and make sure the bale goes back or someplace I can pick it up. But yeah, smack some sense into him. Hit that subscribe button, as it does help. And of course on Twitch you can also hit the follow button, as it does help as well. And of course, make sure to like and share to all your friends and family, as it's one of the greatest tools to help promote us. And there are lots of goodies hiding in those descriptions, so make sure to check that out as well. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see everyone on the next stream tomorrow night with more Banner Lords. We get to see how destructive we feel. We actually have started our own kingdom, so make sure to check out, see what kind of mischief we might get into. And we'll see everyone later.